It's a perfect situation.
Hello, it's Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead. This is the bag that I have those Madeleine potatoes in that I thought might store a bit longer. They probably will, but just in case, I'm starting to do a few things with them. So I'm going to get them out, because when you store potatoes, you leave the soil on them. Don't wash the potatoes off. You can, once the soil has dried, dust some of the soil off, but you know, if you've got big clumps on them, but you can just store them. I mean, you can see on this one, there's big clumps of soil still on. But what I'm going to do is wash a few of them off now, but I'm not going to peel them. Here is the largest potatoes, which are still a good handful size. I've just scrubbed them. What I'm going to do now is bake them in the oven. So we need to basically spike holes in them with a fork. This is to allow the steam to cook so it doesn't break the skins. So as you can feel when the fork's going in, they're hard. So what we do is we put them in the oven. If you're cooking anything else, you can do these. These jacket potatoes along with them, so your oven's not on just for one thing. With me, I'm actually going to do several, so a couple we can have for tea tonight, and the rest will actually go in the freezer for another night. Now this is not a recipe, it's just something that I used to do years ago for the children, and they absolutely loved it. So I thought, I've got a load of potatoes here that need using up. One of the things I can do is the jacket potatoes that I used to make. So I put these in the oven now. Have it on any degree just so that they're done, which could take anywhere between 2 and 3 hours. It could take anywhere between 1 and 3 hours, depending on the temperature you have your oven at. I'm going to put them on about gas mark number 3, which I don't know the conversions again, round about the 300 mark, and test them after an hour, hour and a half to see how well they are done. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be doing other things. The noise behind me is the pressure canner going. It's coming up to pressure. It'll only be a few minutes. In here I've got, can you see? Yep. There's 3 boiled eggs and a few slices of butter, to which I am going to halve these potatoes and scoop out some of the flesh. So as you can see, they're hot. I'll do that and then come back to you. As you can see, there's half of them and there's the other half. I have scooped out the inside, not completely because we will be eating these skins because there's a lot of nutrition in them. I put it in the bowl with the hard-boiled eggs and a bit of butter. Then I add the cheese into them. And then just mash it up. And because the potatoes are warm and the eggs are warmish, it's melting the butter to help it move better, and it's melting the cheese. Now you can be fancy and put it in a piping bag and pipe it back into them, but too much like hard work. So all I do is grab a couple of spoons and just in it goes. So there they are, jacket potatoes. It's only just after dinner time, so I won't be putting these back in the oven, but if it was about coming up to meal time, I'd put some cheese on the top of them, put them back in the oven for about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, and then there's your tea. But I've done a load of them because I'm going to freeze them. So I want these to freeze individually because I won't be getting all of them out in one go. I'm going to put some paper in between those. Now, as anyone knows, they sell these loaded skins, as they call them, and charge you several pounds for them. I'm not paying several pounds. In fact, I paid even less than that because these are them Madeleine potatoes, so they're basically free. Eggs from my chickens. When I want some, just take a couple out, put them on a baking tray, let them defrost a bit first, put them on a baking tray, put cheese on top of them and put them in the oven. There you are, ready for the freezer. It's another way of using those Madeleine potatoes. So that's for us tonight. Now this pan has got holes in it, so the cheese will probably drop through. So that's for our tea tonight. Cheese on. Any sort of cheese you like. This is mature cheddar. Oh well, it's on there. Quite a bit of cheese. And basically, if I rang either of my kids up now and said, "Oh, guess what I've cooked a load of?" they'd be down like a shot. One of their favourite meals. So there they are, all ready for tea. Thank you. Bye.
It's a perfect